All right, so today we get lots of calls about the Saber grill and people asking us what is the difference between the Saber 330, the Saber 500, and the Saber 670. So I thought the easiest way for us to describe it rather than type it in a sentence format is I just show you what it is. All right, so right here is we're looking at the Saber 330 stainless grill. You notice immediately when we pick it up, there's a couple of products that do come with it. You get a grilling tips because when you're cooking with infrared, it's entirely different than cooking with coals and or regular propane that you'll install. So you get this book that kind of tells you some quick little tips, what to expect, how fast things cook, things like that. You'll also get a product guide that explains to you in a couple of different languages what to check when there's problems with your grill, how it assembles, all of its parts as well. And all this information is also online. All right, and also then you'll have your grill cover. Your grill cover is a really important part of keeping and maintaining long-lasting quality of the product. So let's get right into the technology of Saber grills in general. This is a patented technology. You'll notice if you look down inside, you can't see where the flame comes from. But you'll notice that there are these air vents right here, and the air vents are what allow the heat to actually come directly up into the grill itself, all right? Which you'll notice that you, again, can't see anything below it. So what's great about this is that there's no flash fire. So when you're normally cooking and you're cooking a steak and literally you'll catch your grill on fire from the grease, this doesn't happen. What's really also very interesting, and we're going to try this out in 1 second, is that it doesn't get rid of your debris that falls, literally incinerates because of the high temperature that the grill does cook on. So this is the 330. You can see its space. It's 330 cubic inches of space that it uses. We're going to hop over to the 670. You'll also notice that on the 670, that there's 4 temperature gauges as well as 4 burners, and then there is an additional side burner over here that has 2 burners on the inside. So you'll actually can set for smaller and larger, and you can even cook a wok because of this concave actual burner top there. You'll notice it has tons of storage underneath it. It's actually huge. You have a place for your tank, as well as, I'm missing my little gizmo, excuse me, which is right here. And you also have the cleaner, and I'm going to show you how that works in 1 second. When you open it up, you notice there's an incredible amount of space in here, and it's zonal cooking, so you can run this on high, this on low, and the heat from this space doesn't intrude onto this space. It also has lights that are in here that are operated by a push button, and the lights come on. Those are operated with a plug-in electrical outlet, so when you're grilling at night, you don't have to wonder if your product is cooked or not. This is also an interesting little piece that comes when you're cooking. This is how you clean between the grill itself. We recommend that when you're finished grilling for the evening, turn it on high, close the top, run it for 5 minutes, and you will notice when you come back, the grill will be perfectly clean. So now we're going to take a little walk over, and we're going to take a look at the Saber Grill 500 that we cook on every single day at the store. All right, so we just talked about the Saber 330 all stainless and the Saber 670 all stainless. Now we're going to come over, and here is our actual in use every single day. We cook lunch for everyone at the Garden Gate. And this is our Saber 500 cast grill. So you notice this one doesn't have stainless all over. It has a little bit of stainless right here. And you'll notice it still has the big under storage. And it does have, this is our waste tray. Now after, we've been cooking on this for now a month. And after a month, that is all the debris we have in our entire tray. Now you have to remember, when we're cooking on this, we're cooking for about 12 to 14 people every day. So I turned it on just a few minutes ago. You'll notice it's already at 625 degrees and climbing by the second. So I'm going to open it up, and you'll see that we really don't clean the grill. We do turn it up on high and let it run and do those things. So today we've prepared, and we're not really sure how this is going to turn out because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a regular guy, but I prepared an agave lime infused chicken marinade, and I'm going to put that down really quick. It is either going to come out awesome or we're going to be running to Domino's for lunch today here at the store. So, and all I really did is I used agave nectar, I used Stubbs chili and lime rub, and I added some additional lime to it. But it does have a nice color texture to it. Yesterday we had done a pulled pork, and when we were doing that, one of the guys, I used the agave nectar again, one of the guys came out and he was like, okay, this is candy meat. So it had a nice fragrance to it. The pulled pork we cooked yesterday actually took about 6.5 hours, which was really nice. All right, so you can see, very simple. This is going to cook really quick. We're going to come back in a little bit. You'll see us, we're going to reorganize this, and we're actually going to put some asparagus on the grill because we've become asparagus fanatics. All right, so here today, we're talking about the ease of use of the Saber 500. It's got 500 inches of cooking. It's really simple. I think Mark mentioned to me there was an additional 120 up top of space that you can use. You can see currently right now I have 6 chicken breasts on it, very large, and I could probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 more if I really wanted. So I'm going to close this down. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to grab our asparagus. We're going to come down in a few minutes, and then we're going to whip up some asparagus too. All right, so you can see we're just starting to turn our chicken. It's just been on for a few minutes. So what makes so great about infrared cooking, you can see it's getting a nice little color to it. I've moved them around a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that one. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so now I've cleared off this side right here. You're gonna see we're actually gonna turn up the heat a little bit. I know that sounds a little different, but we have some asparagus tips. Really simple. I did this in an olive oil and a non-salt garlic mix. And you're gonna see, I'm just gonna take these bad boys. I'm just gonna put them right on here. And we're gonna just cook them right down. So grilling vegetables on this is really easy because you don't have, the vegetables don't fall. Because you're not cooking on an open flame like a traditional grill that has the big gaping holes. We're just simply cooking on it really easy. I just stack them all up and I roll them every few minutes. I actually like to actually char grill these to get a little bit of burn on them. And so far I've had no complaints here at the store, and everyone now seems to be eating them constantly. So cooking vegetables as well as meats on the same grill, very simple, very easy on the Saber grills. You know, again, we started selling them in the stores. We've been using them now for about a month. Cook on them every single day and cook a wide variety of different products from asparagus to steak to chicken to beef brisket to pulled pork, or I should say Boston butt, which turns into pulled pork. I found that cooking without the bone is actually easier than cooking with the bone on this. Also, we've done zucchini, besides asparagus, bell peppers, onions, squash. I've even roasted peppers, leek, and we're going to try a pizza here any day now. So very easy to use. Like I said, I am not a cook by any means. I just do this one so we all have a really healthy meal to eat every day at lunch. And also it's kind of fun to cook on it in the store. We have people coming up trying to sample how we've done different things. So the Saber grills, this is the 500 cast. You can see it's not all stainless. It's a great product. We've used it very well as they have the stainless and the 330, the 500, and the 670, and they also have drop-ins at the 500 and the 670. You can check out the Garden Gates online at thegardengates.com to simply find out lots of information, or you can always call us here. We're here 7 days a week from 9 to 5 Central Time.